Copy now.
Goes, keep it up.
POS enabled. 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 Copy now.
Goes, keep it up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Ocean Chief, alongside Freddy Vara. How's it going, Freddy?
Freddy?
Sorry,
That's,
Freddy, sorry. We're doing Britain today, so I thought I would just go with Freddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good evening to everyone, and we are Silverstone. How should I call you, Chief?
Yeah, just call me boss or the one.
Boss? No.
The old, yeah. Looking at standings on screen, we're sitting there before the race. Our gamer won last week, so he's top of the pops currently. And then for the constructors, Aston Martin top of the charts. But as we can see in the mix here, we've got Meepo, we've got Tenare, we've got I was going to say Christian. No, we don't have Christian, but we have a bunch of guys that are. SLR Matt as well. Yeah, SLR Matt. Big shout out to him. He's made massive improvements this season. Tenari's in there as well. We've got Joel, who is a Tier 2 manager. He did not fare so well last week. But this week he will hopefully put amends to that. He's actually in chat. First guy to say hello, so at least he came first in something, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually true, but I expect him to do good today. I really want to see him winning.
What could possibly go wrong? If you saw the F2 race, you'll see that Joel also had a big incident there, so he is due some good luck. So we'll keep an eye on him today as everybody is starting to head out on the track. So that means it's time for us to switch over to the race session. And we've got quali up. We've got most of the field heading out on the track. So let's see if we can figure out who is the first guy out there. It looks like a Ferrari. So
Yeah, it should be Wesley. So yeah, Chief, what time are you expecting to see? 27 low, 26 maybe?
yeah, it's that's spot on, Fedivara. How did you know that?
I don't know.
You must have done your research. I like that. I like that you put in
Yes,
some
I
work.
did. I've been studying this track the whole day, so yeah.
I will test your knowledge in corner names shortly, as we will
So,
go. Yeah, we will have a look at some of the corner names. There are some famous ones here. I think Kopp's corner is the most important or the most famous one after that Max Verstappen Hamilton collision of a couple of seasons ago. But we're going to join Wesley on board now, and he's heading down the start-finish straight. So turn one, pretty much flat out here. If you can, but slight lift there from Wesley though. Sometimes you do need that little lift just for the confidence, and he misses that apex quite a lot, but gets it swung in nice and tight for the turn 4, I believe that is. And we're heading down now. Take note here, Fedivar. This is I don't know the name of this corner actually, but the one after it is called Lovefield.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah, Lovefield. That's 2 F's, I-E-L-D. Nice exit there. So yeah, it's all about momentum in this track. It is a very fast flowing track. I personally love it. Some drivers don't love it so much, but here we are, Kopp's corner. You can almost take that flat out. Wesley had to lift massively there. The track, of course, is pretty green at the minute, and we're through the famous Maggots-Beckett's complex here, and it's all about this run onto the long straight here, Hanger Straight. DRS is open at the start of the straight, so it's a long run down to Stowe corner, and this is another pretty famous corner. You can run out wide here, pick up a track penalty, but Wesley keeps it within the track, and he's into sector 3, so a lot of time can be lost and gained here. It's all about momentum once again as he tries to get on the par nice and early, hits the apex, across the line. 29-0 is the first time on the board.
Yeah, I'm watching Gurla's lap. He's been back after a while, and meanwhile left on 28.1. So yeah, let's see Gurla now in the last 2 corners, which are, let's see...
Yeah, he cut the corner there.
Vale and Club. So yeah, 28.5. Oh yeah, he cut the corners. So we got Crazy Joss, who has invited the lap as well. But let's see Joel now into Cops. And here are Maggots and Beckett's, which are literally flat out, a little bit of lift from Joel. And here 5th gear, easy to go wide on the grass and by your time or crash, but Joel has kept it on the track. And now into Stowe, another very, very difficult corner to do here, a little bit wide again, but also track limits are pretty tricky into this track, especially into Stowe and Cobb sometimes. Here you don't really need to hit the curb on the left, but let's see Joel, so like a pole, no, 28.0, and yeah, tonight 27.1. So yeah, we're already seeing a low 27, Chief.
Yeah, we're heading towards that 26 territory as everybody's getting a time on the board, apart from a few guys there invalidated, like Gurla. We've got Crawley Voice, another reserve today. Yeah, the reserves are Crawley Voice, Tipsy Bob, and who was that other one? It was Gurla. Yeah, sorry, Gurla. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gurla.
Crawley Voice across the line, 28.8 for him. So he's a new guy to the league. Kind of untested quantity. He was in F2, did okay there, but he's now with the big boys in the Tier 2 race. So interested to see how he gets on. Eagle goes to another guy as well, 29 flat for him, P13 at the minute. He can make massive improvement. This is a guy I race against in Nana and also in Tier 1, and actually he took up a Tier 1C, so he's one of 2 guys that holds the seat in Tier 1 and Tier 2 currently. The other guy being Tamari.
Have you beaten him or not?
Yes, I did actually beat him, yes. Yeah, I did.
Wow, you're so good.
Thank you. But he is faster than me, though. I think I don't know how I beat him. I
Yeah.
think
Now you're just getting humble, yeah.
yeah. Well,
That's what everyone
you
does.
gotta be humble sometimes. Mr. D is on a lap here. He's set a purple sector, so he is.
Oh yeah, and that's all we got dice, G Ascos, which got into the gravel. In the first corner,
Yeah, dice.
which is Abbey. Abbey, I don't know what's the pronunciation, but yeah, it's the first corner. So you see that I've studied.
It's almost as if you have like the track guide like up in front of you right now, and you're just referring to it.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Kirakidis, let's see his second sector 1.4.1. That's pretty good. I think he's gonna put him into the midfield right now. Yeah, after the hunger straight, we go here into Stowe again. He was a little bit better than Joe lap, and they also here very nice and clean and smooth on the driving, and he's gonna cross the line into P11, 28.3.
Not bad,
For
not bad.
Kirakidis.
23, yeah. So that's a wee banker lap. Still 10.5 minutes left of this session, so the track will evolve throughout. Looks like it's going to be dry session as well. Don't see any real troubling grey skies ahead. There are a few grey clouds up there, but I think it's going to be a dry session. What happens in the race though, weather-wise, I'm not too sure. We often see a bit of the wet stuff in Silverstone. Unfortunately, the UK is prone to some of the wet stuff, but hopefully...
Yeah, I can confirm that too.
yeah, it can be a bit moist over here. Over in Northern Ireland, which is where I am from, they basically would say that there's 4 seasons in every day here.
Yeah, it's pretty windy, so... But let's see on track who we got in the outlap. No one at the moment. Oh yeah, we got Gracie Joss.
Yep, currently on the lap. He has not a set of time just yet, but he's heading down the hanger straight. Looks like he got a nice run out. 104.2 is his sector 2 time. Gracie Joe's a pretty fast driver, so expect that he will be able to get himself up there, maybe in the top 10 with his first timed run here. And see how he navigates these last few. Oh, big! Oh, I don't know what happened there, but he definitely missed that apex by a lot, and that's going to cost him a few tenths, I would say, at least P12 for him. So it's.
And I'm watching Samim's lap, which is now on the. Let's see the Wellington Straight, and approaching Brooklands and the Luffield. Yeah, that was very big around. So you need to carry as much speed as possible into the exit of the corner, and here you cut as much as you can to do as less meters you would.
Oh, big lip there from Samim. I think he turned in a bit too early there. Don't know what it looked like from your point of view, but I think he's going to have lost a bit of time there. Let's see what his sector 2 time is as he comes out onto the hanger straight. 103.6, so he is slightly up in his time, almost 2 tenths, and needs to carry that momentum and maybe gain a few tenths.
Yeah, I need to gain at least another 2 tenths to get into the pole, but let's see here into the last few corners. Oh, well, that's not what you really wouldn't do if you want to gain time, but let's see 27.3, and yeah, still P3 for Sunny.
Yeah, look at the gap between P3 and P2. 0.001.
But AR now I think is improving, 3.3 on the second. Oh no, he's not. I'm joking.
Well, he's a.
But Tunari in the first sector has been improving 97 milliseconds.
Yeah, I've just got our gamer here. He's about to cross the line, so let's see if he is able to.
Oh, and Tunari invited this lap.
Yeah, and our gamer did not go faster that lap, but SLR Matt is looking pretty good in P2 right now. 27.2. He's been putting the work in behind the scenes, and I think it's starting to pay off this season.
Yeah, but also Joel, what do you expect him to do today?
Well, Joel doesn't practice, so maybe this is a lesson for him. I'm just gonna quickly turn my comms down a wee bit because I think I'm redlining a little.
Hey?
But yeah, I think like this is a tale of two drivers. You get SLR Matt practicing away behind the scenes. Joel just shows up on the day, does a few laps, and then hopes for the best. So we'll see who comes out top at the end of the race. We know Joel has the potential to win races, if not the title. But I think he lacks that commitment to the grind. But Matt, I have to say, what a great name for a driver, Matt. It's like,
Yeah,
you know,
he has been improving, all over the seasons. You can see now he's into the top, and let's hope for a good race also for him. But yeah, Joel has to be more consistent. But if you want to do that, you really need to practice. And also this season, this tier is really, really competitive. We got Tunari, Mate, AR, Samim, with Samim also being the champion.
yeah, and look at
And
this,
yeah,
our gamer went
AR
fastest,
Gamer.
yeah. Didn't see that, I actually thought he would have won in that lap, because I know also SLR Matt abandoned his lap. But our gamer, yeah, 27, tantalizingly close to a 26. Who is going to be the first one to get a 26? Tanari looks like he is coming in after invalidating his run.
Yeah, but as I
Sent on
told you,
P5.
I told you that we were about to get 27, low 27, maybe 26 tie, so you can see a really starting hard
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this race.
We speak after about it. Oh, what happened there? Someone crossed the line. It was Larson. He goes P5. I tell you what, Larson and Great Britain seem to be a good mix. He had a pretty good run yesterday in F2, and today P5. He actually got pole for the feature race in the F2
Yes, yeah.
race yesterday.
Yeah, also last week in Australia, despite a crash in the first, I think it was in the first lap, but after he did a very good recovery. So I think this season the fight for the Constructors' Championship is gonna be between Mercedes and Aston, maybe also Williams, but it really depends if even Dice Haskos
Yeah, and
is gonna score some good points.
I think Haas have a pretty good, strong lineup.
Yeah,
Lepson and Wesley as well. I think if they can kind of, just sort out the incidents and stay out of trouble, those guys can do pretty well in the Ferraris. But I'm looking at Tipsy Bob right now. He has returned to racing fairly recently, so he's getting up to speed. And this is his home track. Even though he likes to say he's Irish, I still think of him as British whenever it's Silverstone race time. But he is heading down. He's going through Stowe Corner. Not really taking the optimal line there for Stowe Corner. You really want to run out wide, use all the track, and get as much momentum through there as possible. But he looks fairly tidy through the last series of corners. Only improves one position. So Bob is struggling here today. I'm not sure actually, but he might just be able to get another run in. Let's
and
go
by the way,
on board with
Joel
Joe.
now, yeah, on the off lap, now into cars. But yeah, you can see Tipsy Bob by his driving style that he's being really, really cautious on his lap. Probably he still need to get the right confidence. But
Joel.
here a little bit wide, not the ideal line, but here
Cutting
let's
the
see,
grass
3.7, that's actually pretty good. But maybe not enough to get up on a few positions. Let's see here, a little bit better on the apex on the right. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty much a big improvement for Joel.
Yep, nice and tidy. Carries a lot of speed there for the last set of corners, and on the par early, across the line, and it's no improvement from Joel. He improved in time, but he didn't jump up, did he?
No, he didn't, but I think he still has to learn the track, so...
Yeah.
But I think that's also his last run, right?
Yeah, now we've got Samim on a run, just started there, coming through Sector 1. Let's see what his Sector 1 time is. We should get it at the end here as... Oh,
Joel
gets
got disqualified.
Oh my word, Joel. I don't know
He
what
went to the
happened there.
first challenge. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Wow, I don't even know what to say at this point. Never
Same.
fails to amaze me, does Joel. But here we go. Samim is heading through Cups Corner. Let's see how he takes it this time around. He was a bit tentative last time. Oh, he runs out wide, has to come off the power, and
Oh,
invalidates
invalid.
his run. That is
But
no
let's
good
see
for
also
him.
Matt now. Oh, he's still on the outlaw, but gonna be one of the first off the top to do the last quality lap.
Yeah, a lot of guys out on out laps at the minute, but with a few guys on runs. Wesley's one of them. And I tell you what, Wesley and Lepson P7, P8, so not a bad showing so far from them.
Yeah, also Ferrari is very good. Probably Laps and Wesley are gonna score some good points throughout the season and into the midfield, so maybe we should expect them also to score maybe a podium or some good results for sure. But yeah,
Yeah,
now let's follow Matt on his final lap. So in the first sector, not improving, but really tight.
yeah. He mentioned in chat that he was struggling on this track, but so far so good. 27.2. If he can improve on that just slightly, he could get onto
I
the
think
front row.
just he wasn't backing. Oh, and Tipsy retired. Was it into the pit or what? Oh yes, he was.
A nice line through Cobb's corner there. Didn't lift too much, did SLR Matt. And I think we might see a bit of an improvement here as he goes through Sector 2. Let's have a look at that delta. It is a 103.5, so he's 1/10 off his best. He needs to make it all up in this last section. And let's see how he does it. He misses the apex a little, does run out wide, uses all that track on the outside. And through the last set of corners here, hits the apex nicely on the first one. The second one misses a little bit, but on the power nice and early. Ran the curve and actually, yeah, unable to improve.
Oh, and meanwhile, Tonari improving 2.5 tenths on the second sector, so we might get pole, provisional pole. Let's see now into the last few corners. Very, very good, also very smooth. I'm taking these lines and 26.9.
Let's go,
But
Tonari.
now AR Gamer also.
Oh, he invalidates.
No, invalidates.
Yep, he's out. He is out of the running for pole.
And you can see also Samim was giving to AR some slipstream, but sadly it didn't really help.
Smelto on a lap as well. Looks like he's 2/10 up from Sector 2. He's now in Sector 3. Oh, and big crash behind there. I'm not sure what just happened on the Hanger Straight. Alpha, looks like the Alphas actually came together. Not sure what that was all about. But some
let's see
shenanigans.
Smelto for his final run, and it's 27.2. That's P3, so very good qualification for both of us. Also, we mapped into P4, so yeah.
Great stuff from Smelto there, yeah. In the dying moments, gets himself on the second row of the grid for the start of the race. Shout out to the guys in chat, Mulio, Danny Co, McKenna, Kiko, even Tipsy Bob as Damien's in there. And Damien saying he doesn't know what wings he should have run, so I think he might be running a kind of default setup. Let's have a look at this grid though. We've got Tonari on pole, so that is super interesting. Our gamer leading the championship, but is P2 for this quali session. He's got work to do in the race. Smelto up to P3, and SLR Matt, respectable P4 from him on a track that he said he struggles at. Great pace from him. Yep, SLR Samim, SLR Larson, SLR Lepson, P5, P6, P7, and then we've got Heat, Grassy Joes, and Wesley making up the rest of the top 10. Vadavara, no formation lap here. We are going to get a glimpse and see the sky, and it's a blue sky, which means it's probably going to be a full dry race. Maybe some wet stuff.
Yeah, no clouds.
So... Yeah, there might be some wet stuff at the end. You never know. But Vadavara, you get the honors. You get to call the start of the race.
No, it's your home track, so.
No.
Yes,
Yes. You know all the track. You know all the.
No.
You know all the corner names.
It's your home track. You should do it.
Come on, bro. Don't do this to me.
Okay, just because you're old.
I have no comeback to that.
I know. You couldn't say anything. Oh yes, so Tonari on pole. The only one to set at 26.9. Yes. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and go, 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 I would say. And Tonari, very good start from Tonari, AR just defending his place. Also, the Chivas are fighting
Oh,
really.
big,
Oh
big,
no,
big
the big
crash! Yeah, someone went flying, and it caused a chain reaction there at the back. I'll have a look and see who that was. But wow, a lot of cars got caught up in that, and it looked like both the Ferraris were caught up in that. Heat as well. Both Ferraris at the back of the grid. Hopefully no damage done. But yeah, let's go back up front. There is a Haas as well falling down there. It's Smelto, it looks like. Smelto has had an issue. Both Haases? What is going on here? That both teammates are of the Haas and Ferrari are getting challenger as Dice and Crawley Voice are going side by side through Luffield. Crawley Voice got the inside line. Is Dice going to try and sweep around the outside? He does not. Crawley Voice up to P10. Gurla P6 somehow. Wow. What is going on?
Oh, I mean, we got crazy. Really close to Samim. He's gonna try maybe on the gas trail. Let's see some now. We're putting the pressure. But let's see. Oh, also Gurla into 6th position. So very good start from him.
Federer, just picking up as well. SLR Matt, look where he is. P19. He got caught up in that first lap incident some way, somehow. And yeah, he's on those hard as well. So I've got the tire information up, and it looks like an even split across the grid. Some guys on medium, some on hard. So it's a medium hard strategy, or hard medium, whatever way you want to look at it. Some guys think the medium hard strategy is going to pay off better. There are a bunch of guys in the pits, and Joel and Wesley are going side by side here onto the start finish rate, and it looks like Wesley able to hold on to that P14 spot for now.
Yeah, also Crowley into P10, so not a bad start by a lot of guys. So Pascos, Dice, I don't know what he would like to be called, but yeah, I would say Dice into P11 and starting to P18. So yeah, not a good. Oh, and we got meanwhile side by side Gurla and Vasco, and Gurla into P5.
Yeah, Gurla is loving this track at the minute. Yeah, great start. Where did he start?
Let's see. He's starting to.
He's up 7 positions, so wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so he started in P12 actually, so very good start from him. And also he told me that he didn't really have a good pace into this track, as he hasn't practiced a lot. But we got Tsunari, meanwhile, comfortably ahead. Not that much, but he's also on hard, so on, Samim is on softer tires compared to AR and Tonari.
Yeah, we may see a kind of team ordered swap with the Aston Martin guys, as yeah, Samim really wants to make these tires work, but I'm also looking at Mr. D, Mr. Kyriakidis. He's P8. He actually gained the most on that first lap, as DRS is enabled. It is lap free, so we're going to start to see these DRS trains really have some impact on the race. There's a few of them forming, a few different groups. This lead pack is a lead pack of 3, Tonari, R-Gamer and Samim, and then you've got a DRS train. Actually, Grassy Joe's is now within that 1 second gap, so Gurla has a DRS train all the way back to P15, so he is leading a large DRS train right now, and we're going to see
but look,
DRS.
Also, I was looking at the top 3, and you can see they are already on low battery, especially Samim. You expect him to be way faster than AR Tonari, but you can see by 30% of battery is pretty struggling right now. But also Larson and Basco, they were about to be side by side. Oh, and Ascos.
Yep,
Dice is out.
Looks like that was Cop's corner.
Yeah, that was Cop. We got safety car.
So safety car this early doesn't really suit anybody, but it's gonna help the guys that had issues at the very start of the race just to get back
I
up
don't
to
think
speed.
anyone will pit. Yeah, nobody's pitting, so...
I think if it was me and I was at the very back like Eagle Ghost or Virtue, I would go on to, or try to switch on to medium strategy from this point. I mean, you have that. If you have those tires available to you, that is definitely an option, but yeah, we may see most of these drivers just stay out.
Well, about the main problem is that also the pit stop in Silverstone is really slow. So I would say your strategy is wrong.
Okay. Well, we have someone pitting. It's Lepson. He's on mediums, and he is going to the hard tire, which
Yes, maybe hard
might
will be
get to the
better.
end. Yeah, it might get to the end, because if you imagine there's going to be a safety car for a few laps here, so he's going to have to do just run about 20 laps maybe on these hards, really.
Also because tire degradation is not really high in Silverstone, at least from what I remember. But I think with heights you should go until the end, maybe doing some time management, but it should be doable.
You must have a really good memory to remember playing this game, because you haven't played in so long, have you?
Yeah, no, but I'm still young, so I can remember. You know, so
Yeah.
old memories.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
none of the
hopefully
back
so
guys.
Wesley.
None of the back guys pitted apart from Wesley, or sorry, Lepson. It was who pitted. He put on these fresh hards. So that is interesting. I thought some guys might want to mix it up a little bit, but everybody is happy enough to stay out. So we're just waiting on these three guys at the back catching up with the pack. So it's probably going to be another lap of safety car. And I just saw Lepson lag backwards.
Same.
Time. Yeah. So
If it was my connection, but it wasn't.
No, I know he's a good friend of mine, and he has said he's having connection issues at the minute, so this might be another race affected by connection issues. Hopefully he can get that sorted out by the time the race starts again. I guess it's now time to have a look and just see the current status. I mean, it was a bit hectic there for those few laps that we were racing, so we'll try and get ourselves collected here as Tanari continues to lead the race on these hard tires. Samim though in P3, we kind of imagine he might be able to push a little bit and you know, get that move on our gamer done, and maybe get a move on Tanari with him being on the faster tire. But yeah, I mean, it's not always that easy, and I think as well Tanari has our gamer kind of protecting him from Samim in a way. Whenever the DRS opened there, as he is giving our gamer DRS down that big long straight, and that's usually where you see people try the overtake.
Yeah, I think this lap should be the last one, and the safety car will come into the pit lane as everybody has catched the leader. So,
and if you think about it, Fedivar as well, this early safety car, that, you know, looking at the fact that only one person pitted, it really suits the hard guys better.
yes, it kind of does, but also for the mediums runner, you know, they just can push for more laps. So I would say both.
No,
but maybe
no, you're wrong.
Runners. Why?
Listen to my logic, right? Whenever you're on mediums, right? Whenever you're doing the medium hard strat versus someone who's doing a hard medium strat, the first thing you need to do is build a gap. You need to make the tires work, and because the safety cars came out here, look at the gaps. There is no gaps now, so any advantage the medium guys had is gone now.
Okay, so I must say that you're right, just because you're the boss.
That's
yes,
that a boy. That a boy. Oh, Grassy Joe did overtake Sammy there briefly, but yeah. So.
Oh, and Eagle got 5 seconds
Oh, Eagle goes has hit the back of Lepson then. I wonder if that's to do with the lag. That might be a lag issue, which is unfortunate for Eagle because he will have to serve that penalty.
Oh, and Tanari was about to spin.
Yeah, Tanari's off.
You missed it. No, he's not off.
He is. He's gone.
Yes, okay.
He's got almost a second gap already, and look at Samim. Samim is going to go for the move on our gamer on this start finish straight, so that is a coordinated move, I think. Either that or our gamer was caught sleeping.
But look, Samim is on medium, so he got a better start, so I was right.
It happens sometimes, whatever.
It happens, okay. Oh, and Larson!
Oh,
Larson
no. He's off. He is off. It is turn, I think that's turn 4 he's off. Quite easy to do, especially if you hit that inside curve. It really unsettles the car, but yeah, that's a place where, you know, it's a heavy traction zone, isn't it? And if you just go that little bit, if you get that little bit too greedy, you will pay the price.
Absolutely right.
So right now, we're looking at Samim having to attack Tonari. He needs to make these medium tires work. There is some life and there's some advantage over the hards right now, but that advantage is going to decrease as this race goes on. We're on lap 6. So yeah, there's still going to be some life in these mediums, and it's whether or not Samim can put it all together and put an attack on Tonari, put a bit of pressure on him. That'll help his teammate as well.
Yeah, but you can see also Samim, once again, 43% of battery and Tonari 84. So, I'm not sure what Samim really can do. I think he might be trying an undercut with the hearts. Oh, and we got...
Oh, Grassy Joe says off.
Grassy.
Grassy Joe's gone the wrong way down the start-finish rate, so he's lost it coming out of the last corner. And that's unfortunate. He was right up to P4, but look who's P4 right now.
Yeah, Gerla. What a start he has got, and hopefully maybe a podium for him. Who knows? Anything can happen. I don't want to curse him, so let's see.
Yeah, he's a lot of ERS, so he has dropped out of DRS range of the guy ahead. DRS not available just yet. So if he can try and work in that gap and maybe get within DRS of the league group, he can be in contention for a podium right now.
And also Tipsy Pop into P11. So also was a pretty good start also for him. I think he's starting P16, P15. So yeah, a few position gained for him, and also Wesley back in the points now after a crash into the first lap. A little bit wide into tops, but yeah, within the second. So DRS into the next lap, so we might be seeing some overtakes. There's some 20% of battery and 4 times the gap between Kim and Tonari. And following him, AR Gamer, which seems quite comfy in the pace. And Gerlach is second the gap. Also we got Kyriakidis. And Silver.
Yep. He is off, and that's out of Stowe corner. So yeah, a few of these guys struggling today. And it's catching a few people out. Larson, one of them. Silver now another. Dice obviously paid the ultimate price, is out of the race. And where is Joel? I haven't really seen him mentioned recently.
Joel P12 right now.
P12 and SLR Matt.
We might be trying the overtake on Tipsy Pop.
This could be
you can see there are like a lot of smoke trains. The 3 guys ahead, and then we got Gerla leading the other train, but Kyriakidis tried overtaking to Basque. Smelto.
Smelto on the outside, and Mr. D takes that inside line and makes it count. But yeah, I was also watching Tipsy Bob and Joel. Joel gets ahead, and Tipsy Bob is coming under massive amount of pressure now from Matt as well. So Tipsy's struggling out there, probably setup related. He looks like he has a decent pace, but maybe that setup is just costing him that valuable time as Silver picks up the second penalty of the session. Oh, and Tipsy Bob might have a run on Joel here. He is not using ERS, but he does have DRS. So.
But look, Samim really close now, low battery, but he's still close. He might be trying to overtake. And I'm beating for the undercut. So let's see, Tonari looks very good on pace with his hearts. Just expect to see, Tonari and AR that good on hearts compared to Samim on mediums. So that means that actually the gap between hearts and mediums is really small. But now Samim with a TRS, but you can see being low battery, something that you got a lower speed, trail line speed.
Yeah, and Tonari has 64% of ERS.
Oh, we got again Kyriakidis with Smelto side by side, and this time Smelto past Kyriakidis. Is he gonna try into cops now?
No.
Krakidis, no,
Looks like
it's not.
Yeah, he gets a nice run out of that last corner, and that gives him momentum just to build a bit of a gap before Cop's corner. So this battle will continue. Up front again. Oh, and Samim goes wide out of the under the run onto Hanger Straight, and this may mean that our gamer is going to go past, as Samim is completely out of ERS right now, and these guys have to be careful because Samim is getting close to dropping out of DRS range of Tenari, and that's really key to our gamer if he wants to have a chance of winning this race.
With the Crowley boys. Yeah, he just went into the outside and over to Crowley.
Yep, Lepson as well got passed, he got passed by Eagle Goose, so these guys...
Oh, and Smelto had a little bit of a moment, so maybe Krakid is gonna try into the inside.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh he's going wide, he managed to keep it in track, Smelto, and wow, some good racing here from these guys, but these guys are seem very evenly paced, and I think we're going to see another battle through Love Field for these guys.
And also we got hit really close to Krakidis, so he's not using the battery. So yeah, we clean, but you can see out the midfield this season is really competitive and strong. A lot of fights actually.
Yeah, and I think we're getting close to that period where the medium tires fall off as Grassy Joe's gets past Lepson. So Lepson struggling a bit at the back here.
But look at some 3% of battery. So I think AR really need to pass him if he wants to fight with Tonari for position.
Another move there. Heat passes Mr. D into the Magus Vegas complex. And he is up to P7, so he's having a pretty good race. Last time out at Australia, he did...
Oh, and Wesley, by the way, no? He passed Crowley.
Yeah. Wesley sending it down the inside there, and P9 for him. So, nice recovery from Wesley at the first lap incident. Going up front again, Samim has managed to get that gap under control again. It's 0.5 from P2 to P1, and he's got his teammate right behind there. So Aston Martin splitting the strat.
3-second penalty.
Yeah, so Aston Martin splitting the strategy. So that's an interesting one as well. I mean, it kind of hedges your bet, but one of these guys obviously going to be at a disadvantage, and that looks like it's going to be Samim once the pit stops are completed. But right now he's in P2 and holding on nicely to Tenari.
Well, I think the only thing that Samim could do.
Oh, SLR Matt and Bob. Bob and Matt are going for. Oh, and there's contact, and they're going for Luffield. Bob has the inside line. He's going to fight it. Is he going to come out ahead? He does not. Matt gets on the power nice and early and gets that move done. So Bob down to P13.
Maybe Samim now in the straight is about to try the overtake. No, I don't think he is. Just use a little bit of ERS, but nothing much to worry Samim. But yeah, oh, and also Smelto now close to Vasco, just passing him pretty quite easily on the straight, and now approaching Stoke. So yeah, you can see all this kind of switchback between Smelto, Vasco, Heat, all the midfield, the Prix general, but Gerla, the first medium runner beating.
Yeah, and you know what? Because it is so long in the pits here, it looks like he's going to come out in clean air, and that might be a good strat from him.
Yeah, it should be extinct to clean air. You're actually right.
I want to ask chat as well. We haven't really looked at chat, but I can see them typing away in the background. Kiko as well, McKenna, even Bob's in there somehow. Who do you guys think is going to win this race? I mean, it's a toss-up between Tenari and the Aston Martin guys at the minute, but who does chat think's going to win? As Gerla comes out, P19, so as I said, has clean air. He is the first guy to pit, so he has got the undercut sewn up. The only guy to pit on that lap, so we're going to start to see other medium runners start to come in.
Well, I really think that Samim really needs to pit because right now it's really struggling, and if he continues like that, I think a win for him today will be really, really hard.
Yeah,
because
we're
it's just flashing.
Oh,
They are
oh.
is about to try overtake. No, it's not. But they are also both losing
Oh,
time.
Tenari 3-second time penalty!
Oh,
That's coming out of
huge.
still corner, yeah. That is massive, and Samim does indeed go into the pits, but he did hold our gamer up a little bit there, so 1.8 is the gap from Tenari to our
And
gamer.
also Wesley beating.
Tenari
So
fastest lap there.
yeah, probably now it's about the hard runners, especially Tunari AR. We need to put like quali lap on hards to try to avoid the undercut by the guys that have beat the 4 hards right now. And then they are of course on fresher tires, better tires, so they just need to manage their pace and being consistent.
Yep. So most of the medium runners indeed peeling into the pits there. We've got two medium runners still out on track, but the rest are all on hards. Samim on fresh hards, Heat on fresh hards, D, Wesley and Silver all on fresh hards. And yeah, Kiko did curse Tenari there. As soon as he said Tenari is his favourite to win, Tenari got a time penalty.
Oh, okay. So Tunari, blame Kiko.
Smelto and Basco. Looks like this is one of the closest battles on track, and I know these guys are somewhat friends. I know they race together in another league.
Well, we got also Matt with Joel.
Oh yeah.
They're very close. And Eagle goes. So Tunari now beating. Is that quite early or?
I think he can pit at this point. I mean, yeah, they can pretty much do half the race in the mediums, but that is interesting as our gamer chooses to stay out.
And where is Samim? Into P14 with the DRS, but look, he's really low on battery. But is he gonna come ahead of Tunari? I don't think so. Yeah, Tunari now is getting out the pit lane.
Yeah, the pit lane is so, it seems so long and you're going so slow. But yeah, Samim on the start-finish straight, and Tenari is exiting onto the track, so Samim might get a glimpse of Tenari up the road, but yeah, Tenari definitely out ahead of Samim. The thing about this is Tenari has to warm up these tires. They are medium, fresh medium, so they won't take too long to heat up. And Samim is getting held up a little bit here, but I imagine he's going to have to move on Larson into Brooklands. But
well, I've been watching AR Gamer on this lap, and he's absolutely giving everything to try the overcut. So I believe he's about to pit into this lap. He's almost on 0% of battery, so he's also improving 2 times into the second sector.
And you imagine he has to pit right now just to cover off Tenari, and he does indeed peel into the pits. He has emptied his ERS. He enters the pit lane with not much margin for error.
Oh, I got Matt into the outside of Joel. Let's see, is he gonna try here? No, Joel has defended really well, and Smelto has a penalty.
SLR Matt peels into the pits, so chooses not to battle Joel any longer and go for that undercut on him. That means Tipsy Bob up to P7, but let's have a look at our gamer. Our gamer in the pits has got his fresh set of mediums on and is about to come out. Where is he going to come out? Where is Tenari? Tenari is coming out of the last corner. This is going to be very, very close. It looks like Samim actually is passing our gamer. Is that right? Am I saying that right?
Let's
No,
see,
I'm
AR.
not.
I think it's gonna be very close. Ooh, they're into side by side. Let's see.
Oh
Ferrari
my god, how close was
better
that?
tires into temperatures, but AR actually getting the undercut. Oh, and we got yellow flag. Who is? Oh, Larson. No.
Oh, and a little bit of contact to look at. Oh, there's Smelto is out. Smelto is out. I don't know what happened there. That looks like turn 1 incident. He might have retired in the pits. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm looking at this battle between Tenari and our gamer. This is effectively for the lead of the race, although Tenari does have that 3-second time penalty, but he doesn't want our gamer to get past him here and build up that gap. Tenari really wants to stay ahead and build up a gap of his own. 3 seconds is what he needs. And our gamer
Really,
using
AR
all
Gamer
his ERS.
with a great strategy. Before coming to the pit, he was like 1 second behind Tenari, and now he's on the DRS range. So very good strategy for him. But yeah, now he's they're both driver low on battery.
Oh, Joel pits and gets a 5-second speeding penalty. Been a great race for Joel, has to be said.
Yeah, but as you said,
he hasn't DNF'd yet, so.
Yeah, that's good result.
Onwards and upwards, Joel.
He just needs to pride. I think Joel just needs to pride a little bit and he will be on top. Also Gurla, we haven't spoken about him by now recently, so now he's into P8, but I think when Crowley tips in laps and Berchi will pit, he will still be P5. No, P4.
Yeah, it's looking good for him, but look at our gamer on Tenari. Now I'm riding on board with our gamer, and I just saw Tenari's red light flashing, which means our gamer also saw that and is aware that Tenari is out of ERS. And not only that, but they're coming up against these guys who stayed out on hard, so they have to navigate some traffic, which further complicates things for Tenari. Although if he can get past these guys pretty quickly, he might be able to build up a little bit of a gap and break away from our gamer, but it's a tall ask, so let's see how he does here. Is our gamer choosing to employ all his ERS, so any advantage he had with that ERS is now gone. He's going to have to make this count, and he goes around the outside of Virtue, so does Tenari, but Virtue fighting this.
Yeah,
our gamer gets a 3-second time penalty. That's good for us, not so good for our gamer, but this means that both P1 and P2 effectively on track are now even.
Yeah, that's gonna be a real fight for the win, but maybe Samim also, maybe at the end he's gonna catch them, but I think it's really hard, but maybe. Actually the gap now to AR, it's 3.7 seconds, so but a long way to go still. 9 laps to go.
Yep, I mean, effectively Samim could win this race. He doesn't have a time penalty, but he really needs to get that gap under control, and he's on the harder tire compound, so those tires might come back at the end of the race for him, but it is a tall order. Right now he's just going to be having to be putting in those laps as best he can, hot lapping it, as they say.
Yeah, but also laps away forgot about him, but he is actually P2 and he might not be pitting because he has done it during the safety car. And Samim, 3-second penalty.
No, Samim. I was Cop's corner, the exit, it's easily done, but picks up another warning, and that means a penalty for Samim also. But yeah, you're right, Tenari. Lepson does not have to pit. He does not have to pit. So we're going to keep an eye on the gap from Tenari to Lepson, as Tipsy Bob does indeed pit. Lepson stays out, takes the lead of this race, and it's great to see Lepson actually leading the race in Tier 2. He is a good friend of mine offline, and or online should I say, and good to see him getting some screen time as P1.
Yeah, maybe he's tried to split off, but we can see now that the gap is already 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
So in the lap Tenari has already gained 1 second, but who knows? Maybe at the end the mediums will fall off, so it's gonna be hard for Lepson, but not impossible.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 8 laps after this one. Tenari is closing in rapidly on him, so you imagine that Tenari and our gamer will catch up with him, but all the 3 guys behind him, immediately behind him, have 3-second time penalties, so he has a 3-second buffer to play with as well here. So Lepson might get himself on the podium today, and he has a small chance at that P1 position, that top spot. Can he carry this off? I mean, if he carries this off, that would be a miracle, and definitely driver of the day cemented for Lepson.
Yes, indeed. But let's see, AR, no, it's 2 tenths behind Tenari, but I think AR Gamer, to make sure he will pass Tenari, has to recover some battery until the end, and maybe trying to move into the last lap or penultimate lap, as I did into my last win. in SLR, a Silverstone.
Oh, how long ago
Which I
was
think-
that? Is this a 10-year anniversary yet, or?
No, it was on the previous game though.
Oh, can't remember that.
Yes, you can. You know it. You were cheering me.
No.
Yes, you do.
AC,
But
you're thinking of AC, bro.
no. You remember that?
No.
But you can see Tonari now within the second to Lapson. So it's gonna be very hard for Lapson, or low on battery as well. They're all kind of same level of battery, not including Samin, which is on 40%.
And Lepson's just pressing that ERS button as much as he can. He's down to 3%, so he's a valiant defense here, but really he needs to be thinking about the long game. He doesn't want to be fighting these guys. He just wants to be going as fast as he possibly can until the end of the race. And we do have a car off. It's the Crawley voice. He's had an issue coming out of left field, and that sent him way down the order. He's now P12, so he was having a good time out there, but not anymore. And is struggling to get up to speed. Is now under attack from SLR Matt, who's actually going for the move around the outside. This is not really somewhere you would normally see someone make a move, but he gets the move done. Crawley Voice just struggling to get back up to speed there after that incident. SLR Matt capitalizing on it, and Crawley Voice now under pressure from Tipsy Bob. But Tipsy Bob playing the long game, being patient, not making the move
Well,
right
that
now.
AR, which was very close to the inside of Lapson. So so Lapson could play a crucial role for Tonari. Just AR losing a little bit of time, and you also had to use a little bit of battery as well. When now AR trying the move, and that was pretty easy to do with this massive tire advantage.
Yeah, Meeple and Chad saying from lap 22 the hards for Lepson are going to be absolutely dead, and I think we can see the effects of that already starting to set in. He is massively off the pace here right now, so really, like I say, he just needs to go as fast as he can and hopefully get these tires to the end of the race. That's really his mission right now. You don't want to be fighting.
Watching right now Samim as well, but he's not getting that much to Lapson. So yeah, Samim is struggling.
Yeah, Lepson able to get the DRS this time around, but he is out of ERS, and I imagine that gap is going to shoot up in these next few laps, but we'll keep an eye on that. And looking down the order, there is a bit of a DRS train from Mr. D. Oh, there is.
Basco.
Oh, Basco's off. I think I just caught the tail end.
It's a safety car.
Oh my God, this is.
Well, that's really unlucky. That's really lucky for Lapson, actually.
Is it though?
Also
like,
for Samim and Girl. Well, if it were Lapson, I would pit, but he couldn't, as he already passed the pit lane. But he would have been a really good team, He would have lost that many positions, maybe.
No, think about this, right? Think about this. There's going to be 3 laps under safety car, so there's probably going to be about 3 laps of racing. It probably is better that he stayed out, you know what I think?
Not really, because now he got all the people behind on fresher tires.
Although Samim's on fresher, but not fresh tires, girl. Yeah, I mean, okay, we'll see how it pans out. But I'm looking at P8 backwards. They're starting to light up. All the softs are starting to come on. I think Tipsy Bob came out. I think he had just pitted there, so he missed out on capitalizing on that safety car. But it does have these softs on now. So all these guys from P9 right back to P6.
Oh, and also AR, just seeing him into Steam, getting online into F1 again. So I think he actually disconnected. Yes, he is.
Who disconnected?
He's ghosted. AR.
Uh-oh.
He's ghosted.
Oh dear, that is not good news.
I'm gonna invite him. I think he should be able to join the session. Right.
Yeah, the AI can do some funny things, even under, oh there we go, our gamer has joined the session, so hopefully we can see him back in the car pretty quickly and there'll be no damage done to his race, because whenever AI takes over your car, it can do some crazy stuff like run into the back of guys in the safety car, pit, even though you don't need to pit, and you're in a good position, so hopefully our gamer can get in the car before he passes the pits here, because
he's still ghosted, so...
Oh, he's in the pits! He's going in the pits! Oh my god, and Lepson as well in the pits. Oh no! And our gamer, I think what happened there, he took control of his car just as he went into the pits, and he knew he had to get out of there, so it was he had to cut across the grass there. And Lepson as well pitting. Lepson did pit, and
I've told you that. Yeah, I got really lucky.
Where's he gonna come out though? That's the thing. It looks like maybe P9. There's a few guys.
Oh, I think further behind.
P10 maybe actually.
Maybe P.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look what I just saw. P3, Matt, no penalties on relatively new mediums. These will get to the end. He could win this race.
Actually, huge. But what a shame for AR Gamer, which is still on the AI. I don't know what's happening.
No, he's in the car now. Yeah, he took control.
Yes, but you can see by the way it's driving. It's AI driving.
Oh my word! No, that's
anymore.
That's
Yeah,
our
no,
gamer. Yeah, he just sucks.
That's pretty.
No, he's good like under race conditions, but under safety car he really struggles. He can't. He's averse to going slow.
Well, there was a kinder way to say it, too.
Huh?
You know, if you be more kind to
no one listens to me anyway. People, they just watch the stream. They watch the start lap and then the last lap.
Okay.
What is Gerla just got overtaken by Lepson? I think there.
Oh, Lepson is overtaken. Oh, we got collision.
Oh my
What's
god,
happening?
what is going on? Please no. I think there's a bit of desync going on right now.
No, I think Lepson is getting problem. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, he's lagging. Oh, yes, he is. Oh no, that's very bad.
This is horrible. Yeah, he's causing a lot of issues here in the midfield or at the back end of the grid. I don't know what is going on here. I think he lagged back. Oh, 5-second penalty for Gerla, ignoring
Yeah,
yellow
but
flag,
I think
so
he will. Yeah,
they
will get probably removed.
Yeah, that's not
these
good.
penalties.
That is not good. And safety car out for one
Oh,
more
Lepson is
lap.
splitting. Yeah, I think he's getting just probably he's gonna retire now. I don't know. So yeah, because of that we got another lap. Oh no, there is also Larson that has to catch up the group. So yeah, you can see he's pushing right now.
And look at P5. The Crawley voice debuted Tier 2 race, and he's on for a podium right now.
Maybe for a possible win. If he overtakes Matt and keep the gaps within the 3 seconds to the top 3, he could get a win.
Also P7, we got Heat, the top guy on these fresh sauce. No penalties, so he is in a really good spot, but he does have to navigate a few guys up ahead to take that race win if he I mean, as far as opportunities go, this one is looking pretty good for Heat, the Crawley voice, and SLR Matt. I think things are about to get spicy.
And I'm pretty sure that this lap will be the one that will go racing again.
I'm gonna have a quick.
Oh, and Samim! He destroyed the braking border because I don't know if he didn't expect Tonari to be that slow, but he was about to crash into the back of Tonari's car, so he had to steer into the left and yeah, was about to crash. That was pretty dangerous. I don't know, I'm not sure what happened.
Shenanigans.
I don't know.
Oh, safety car in this lap. This is it, Fedivara. We've got 3 laps of racing. The final lap,
Actually,
DRS will
2
be
laps.
activated.
Yeah, 3 laps. Okay, 3 laps to go. And yeah, let's see when Tonari is gonna start. He did before into Stowe, but I'm seeing a little bit of connection issues in this session.
Tonari's holding up the field here, just like the last time out. The safety car is about to cross the. Yeah, it's in the pits already, so Tonari can really go at any point here, and he's off. He is off again. So very early safety car start there from Tenari, but Samim was ready for it. And Samim has a gap of 0.5 right now. Cuts that last corner.
When they are already very close to Matt. Oh, the yellow flag. Who is that? Oh, Heat. Heat.
Oh, Heat is off. Oh my word, that is terrible for him. He was in P7 with no penalties. Now P15. So we'll struggle to get points here. As yeah, I'm looking at Matt from our gamer's point of view. We've got our gamer wanting to get the move done pretty quickly here. He's not using much ERS. He engages now. SLR Larson time penalty 5 seconds for ignoring yellow flag, but we'll have a look at that later as our gamer is putting a lot of pressure on Matt right now. And yeah, it's a bit of a crazy race. I'm sure that a lot of the drivers don't even know where they're going to end up when they cross the line here, but right as it stands, Matt is leading this race. He's going to take the race win if he can keep that gap under 3 seconds.
So we got Samim, which already 1.4 seconds behind of Tonari. So yeah, Tonari just pushing as much as he can. He's deploying battery also now. And AR Kramer 3 times behind. And let's see behind, we just seen some people just swapping positions. So yeah, Eagle, Ghost and Silver. Oh, which I think Silver has some kind of damage because he's really slow right now. Yes, he has full front wing off.
Yeah, and Matt has the advantage here of having DRS from Samim. That gap to Tenari though is 2.1, so we're on the penultimate lap. He really has 0.9 to play with, but he can't afford to have Tenari just jump down the road any further here, as the gap is now 2.4 from P1 to P3. So the gap for the win is 0.6 right now for Matt.
Yeah, Matt really needs to overtake Samim, but without losing any tie. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult for him to win this race. But yeah, Tonari is driving brilliantly right now. He's just pushing as much as he can. He's literally doing quali laps. Yeah, 27% of battery, but Matt we need to be faster. He wants to stay within the 3 seconds.
Yeah, our gamer struggling behind there through Cop's corner. It looked like he cut the corner just to carry that momentum through. But yeah, this is really going to come down to, for Matt, he's 2.7 now, so 0.3, 0.2 now is the gap from him to the win, and our gamer is going to put a lot of pressure on him in this last lap. Even on the run down to Stowe corner, he closes up massively, and it forces Matt into a pretty shallow line there, and it looks like our gamer is going to go and send it down the inside. Is this going to cost Matt the win? He's now over 3 seconds behind Tenari, so and Tenari gets the fastest lap of the race. So as it stands, it looks like Tenari is winning this race now. 3.5 is the gap from P1 to P3, and Samim as well. Let's have a look at the gap there. It's 1.5 from P3 to P2, so looks like Samim is not going to hold on to our gamer loose back end. That will cost him a bit of time.
Oh, and Kirkidis.
Oh no. Oh, he was doing so well there. He was in the points, and now he falls down to P13. Lepson as well has recovered to P11. Tipsy Bob in P10 right now, but yeah, Mr. D getting a time penalty. Oh, Mr. D is in the wall. He is DNF, but there will not be a safety car. We're on the last lap, and yeah, let's have a look. I want to see the interval from the leader to Matt is 3.7, and I think it's a tall order to ask from Matt to close up that 0.7, but looks like P2 is in the bag for Matt right now. Tenari in with a shot at the win, looking very, very strong here. He just needs to navigate these.
Is AR Gamer gonna try to overtake here into the outside? Oh, Moth tried to defend really hard the inside, and yeah, he did it.
Nicely done.
Maybe try to shoot him.
Yep.
That was. And Tenari meanwhile taking the checker flag and winning the race.
Tenari wins.
Samim second, no, third.
Yeah, crosses in P2 but drops down to P3 with a penalty. Matt up to P2. Crawley Voice gets P4.
No, but I
P5.
think
nice.
actually he will get fifth because curl up will report. because he got the yellow flag because of Lepson. So, but yeah, now as it stands, is into P4. That
Yeah.
was really good debut for him.
Yeah, some good results are coming in across the field. Driver of the day, Joel. Okay.
Disagree.
I think that just confirms that Codemaster's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, let's see. Let's have a look. So Tunari first, Muff second, and Samin third. And then we got Crowley Vice from P14 into P4. So he's actually my driver of the day. But also Joel. We didn't mention it, but P20. And he finished into 7th position.
Not bad, yeah, not bad recovery. He was having a lot of issues throughout the race, and I think that
Well,
late safety car really saved his ass.
yeah, I would say, I would say considering also quality and all the stuff, I think Crowley Vice is the driver of the day. I don't know if you agree with that.
Who?
Crawley.
Oh, Crawley. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I would actually agree. Yeah.
Oh,
Big shout
it's
out to
the first
Matt as
time.
well. Yeah.
First time you agree with me in something.
No, that's the second. There was another time, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, you don't remember anything, so I take it that's the first time.
Hmm? Huh?
And we got her.
Huh?
So we got Crazy, 5th, AR 6th, and Joel P7, Tipsy P8, Lepson 9th, and Gerla P10. But we don't know if it will be 4th or 10th. And
Yeah, yeah.
Kid, Wesley Larson, Eagle Ghost, Verchik, Rakidis, Silver, Bosco, Smelto, and Dice, who were retired. And that was really good race, a lot of intense fights. So yeah, I've enjoyed it.
I was just checking, Danny, just making sure you're watching, keeping an eye on things. Yeah, that was a great race. A Tipsy Bob P8 in the end with a Duff setup, showing that his experience paid off. He was very patient throughout that race, just chipped away and got P8 in the end. Lepson as well. I don't know how he ended up P9 after all those issues under that safety car. But as you pointed out there, Gurley possibly P4, and that's a great return to form for him. Hopefully we get a wee chat with him after the race.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him to join interview. Yeah, I just me saying what a race, mate. I got before without the stupid penalty that I got because a guy teleported behind me. So yeah, probably he's gonna report it to get it removed.
Yeah, so we're on the
Okay, so we got
Yep.
interviews.
Yep.
So let's bring Gerla, as we've spoken about him now. So hello, Gerla. Welcome back, first of all.
Hello guys, thank you. It's been a long time.
Yeah, where have you been?
Well, I've been busy, but I'm hopefully back now for some races.
So yeah, actually we count you as you got P4. Yeah, are you about to report it to get the penalty removed?
Yeah, I finished P4. I had a 5-second time penalty because someone, I don't remember who, was lagging a lot and teleported behind me. So I got 5 seconds for overtaking under the safety car.
Yeah, I think it was Lapson probably.
Yeah, but once that gets removed, it should be P4. I think I didn't get some in for like not 0.4 tenths, like yeah, something like that.
But yeah,
it was super fun.
it looked like you were really feeling really good on track. How did you find, being back into the wheel after a long time?
Well, yeah, I think I got a pretty lucky start and overtook a lot of people on the start, and then I was kind of in the middle of nowhere, just trying to. I was P5 at the time, just trying to stay P5. But then the safety car came, and I should have pitted right when it came out, but I didn't react in time, so I had to wait one more lap. And then at that time, it probably wasn't worth it pitting anymore, but I still pitted. And then I had to overtake a lot of people. And I got lucky a little bit again, because people were spinning out in front of me, but yeah, overall I'm happy with P4 on my first race back.
Yeah, do you expect to be that competitive?
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I wasn't that competitive. I was P11 in quali, so
Yeah. But yeah, you got very consistent, for the 4 race. So, Chief, do you have any question for Gerla?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, say you were a driver, there's guys out there listening with a lot of viewers, like to tune in and listen to the interviews, especially, and get some insight into what it takes to be an F1 driver, an F1 league racer. So maybe, Gerla, you can just tell us what it's like, to be away from racing for so long, what it's like to return to racing, and then to get that P4, that P4 finish in your kind of debut return to racing?
well, what it takes, I guess, it's just practice. Um, I've been away from racing a little bit of time, but I guess the experience of trying to avoid people and knowing where to place the car in order to be safest, I would say, is counts for a lot because again there was a lot of people spinning, and I guess it's impossible to avoid everything, but you do the best you can, and that helps a lot in these kind of races. But yeah, the rest is just practice, and and it will come with time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Farah, did you take notes there? Because we're you're gonna have to go through this as well. You're taking a break, aren't you? And you're gonna come back and you're gonna do
Yeah.
as well, if not better, than Gerla.
Next season, yes. I'm
Yeah.
gonna win the championship.
Well, see,
I'm saying this.
Gerla has a bit of an
Maybe we
advantage.
can be teammate again, Gerla.
Yeah, maybe.
Next
I would
season.
advise against it. Actually,
But you're two.
that's a good
You are
idea.
tier
Actually,
1.
yeah.
Chief, let our interview. Let Gerla speak.
I was asking, are you not tier 1?
No, actually not.
He's no
This
tier.
season I won't be racing.
Okay.
He
And
quit.
just focus
He
on
gave
ACC
up.
right now.
He gave up.
No, I didn't. Still not.
No, I was just going to say, Gerla, you have the advantage over Fedivara in that you've raced with me in the Nana tier, and I think just having that experience just it propels you to great things, doesn't it?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Actually,
he's just saying that it's thanks to Chief that you scored
no,
that good
but
result.
it actually has a big part here, because that Nana tier was when I started taking a line off. I think that was my last assist, and now I race completely with no assist. So that was the last step to be a good racing driver, I think.
Why can't Fedivara be more like you, man? Why does he have to be so Italian and?
What does it mean? What should I be? Like more British? I don't know.
You're literally representing all of Italy. You're the only Italian driver in the league, and you're not even driving. Like, that just says a lot. Disgusting.
What does it mean? What does it say?
I want to change the subject though, because I don't want to just turn this into me taking the proverbial out of Fedivara. But Gerla, I do have good memories. I have a good memory of you did commentary over the Portimao Season 7 Tier 4 race. Do you remember it?
I don't remember that race specifically.
Let me remind you, it is the race where I won the Season 7 Tier 4 championship. You called it. It's a very special race for me, even though I hate the track. So yeah, you should watch it again. Actually, it was a really good race. But yeah, I just remember you commentated. I'm not sure who with, but yeah,
I
good
think
times.
I remember it was you and Snelle, right?
Yeah, Snell and
Eversnacks
Eversnacks as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Wow, Season 7. But yeah, do you have any good memory of me, Chief, actually? It doesn't look like.
Let me think. I'll get back.
I have one.
Yeah, Gerla, yes.
I have a good memory of you when I don't remember the season, but it was in tier 2, and you in France. I think you got wing damage and just went straight into the wall on purpose.
Oh, and caused a safety car. Yeah, I remember that, and profited off it.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Yeah, okay.
Disgusting
Thank
behavior.
you, Gurla. Thank you.
Right, bye, girl. Also, congrats on driver of the day.
Wait,
Wasn't it Joel?
Oh yeah, it was. No,
it was Crowley, actually.
oh yeah, I wanted to give it to you, but he was like, no, Crawley boy, and I was like, whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's not true.
You could have been driver of the day if it was
You,
just me.
you
commenting,
literally
but,
say that you agree with me.
I don't know about that. I don't
No,
know.
okay.
It doesn't sound
okay.
likely. But here
Okay.
we need to move on. We've got a bunch of guys looking to get
Yeah.
interviewed here. So Gerla, well done on your return to racing. Look forward to seeing you on track again soon enough.
Thank you. See you
Yeah.
next week.
Thank you. See you.
Alrighty.
Okay, so who are we gonna bring? AR and Samib?
Yeah,
Or maybe Joel.
we can
Yeah,
bring
hey,
Joel. Yeah, whatever.
Joel. Let's go for Joel.
Okay.
Hello, Joel.
Hello, ready?
You haven't won, so I don't know.
Mm,
Explain to us why you didn't win the race.
well, I didn't have the pace, nowhere near. So, the game decided to disqualify me in qualifying for apparently driving in the wrong direction when I was trying to spin back round. So I started last, and it's an alright race, I guess, up to P7.
Thanks. And I don't know, like, have you got no practice at all on this track?
No, I had a bit of practice, but not as much as last week. So
Like 15 minutes before the race?
no. I did a practice session this afternoon, and then yesterday I did TT. So.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know, Chief, do you want to ask something? To Joel?
Yeah, I just want to say hi, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
That's it.
Is Gurla gonna get that penalty removed?
Yeah, well, what happened?
I don't know. I
Oh.
thought you asked him in his interview.
Sure. I don't remember, actually. So, Chief, say
This
something.
is the best interview ever. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not giving me much to go on, to be honest.
The next track is Austria. What do you think?
I like it. I don't know if
How
I'll
are
be
you gonna mess
fast.
that one up?
How did I mess this one up?
Come on, bro, Quali. I saw.
Right, that wasn't my fault.
And then, did you not?
I wasn't going in the wrong direction.
You had an incident in the race as well, didn't you?
No,
No.
No.
I thought you.
I got a 5-second speeding penalty, and that's it.
That's what I saw. Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah.
Chief, you literally forgot everything
Yeah.
of this race. That's worrying.
Yeah.
That's just normal old age.
Hey, thank you for your description of the race.
You're welcome. You probably get someone else in who's more enthusiastic.
Yeah. So.
Tipsy will give you a good speech.
Oh no, no, absolutely. Okay, but thank you for joining the interview.
Bye bye. I'm off to watch Dragon's
Yeah.
Den.
See you. Bye bye. That was really good interview.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It was better than his race.
Chief, you're acting like that just because you're the boss. I keep saying that.
Yeah, well, I mean, see tomorrow I race in Tier 1, and I think I'm not gonna have a good race, and everybody, I'm just.
Wait, do you want to bring Chief? No, Chief. Tipsy.
Well, let's have a look at our race winner, Tanari. We haven't
Yeah.
seen him yet. Yeah,
Oh, but Tunari is not here.
I think he is actually. He's right beside
Oh,
you. He's
Scenario.
right over there.
Okay. Yeah, I
He's-
didn't.
He's hiding in the corner. Tanari, how is it going? You won the race. It's race 2. How does it feel to win a race?
Yeah, it's quite nice to do it finally. Took quite a while, but yeah, I got it eventually, so it's quite nice, yeah.
You didn't make it easier for yourself either, and I'm sure that late safety car had you kind of sweating it a wee bit, but you did what you needed to do, and somehow you came home P1. Does huge things in the standings for the the drivers championship. Obviously, our gamer was looking pretty good there at the top, but those 25 points you got, and I think you got the fastest lap as well.
Yeah, I did.
Yep, as well as pole. So all round, good effort from you. I mean, it can't go much better than that. I mean, obviously the time penalty wasn't a good thing to attain during the race, but as you saw, the guys behind also picking up penalties. So good job from you, man. Yeah, just tell us about the race and like, did you think I've got this under control the whole time, or were you worried that Sammy and our gamer were planning something behind you there?
I mean, like, I knew I had a good pace, but I wasn't sure how good it was compared to, like, other gamer than Samin, but... I mean, like... Yeah, of course it was a bit of a problem when I got the penalty, but... Yeah, I mean, a decent pace, and luckily other gamer got a penalty as well, so... And I could keep him behind, because he was behind me for quite many laps, but he couldn't pass, so I knew I, like, could keep him behind. Then after the second safety car, like... There were a few guys without a penalty, and there was only like, I guess, 5 laps left. So I decided to use all my battery and just push as hard as I dare and see if that is enough, and it was, so yeah.
Yeah, there was some threat from Matt from behind. He had no penalties, but yeah, you see, we're able to stretch that lead out and create that gap and bring home the win. I do have a question for you. We've got Fedavara, and he's my co-commentator for today. You probably never heard of him. He used to race an SLR a while back. And there's rumors that he won a race some time ago, but that is yet to be verified. But yeah, Fedavara, he's going to ask you a question now, and it's going to be the best question that you've ever been asked in your life.
Yeah, it's does pineapple go on pizza, yeah?
No. See you.
What is
No.
it actually?
No. Okay, no. So, I'm gonna ask you a very good question, you know? You
Yeah,
would
go on.
never imagine the question
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
What about Austria? Is a good track for you?
Yeah, that's a tricky question, yeah, like...
Wow.
Did you expect that? Say it. Did you expect that?
Yeah, of course I didn't, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's quite good, yeah, like, I have a decent-ish pace, but yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Okay, that's fair enough. And there's something to say, Chief?
Yeah, I want to get back to the championship. Like, how do you feel about the championship? Are you just taking each race as it comes, or are you thinking like, I want to win this one?
And of course I want to win. Everyone wants to win, but yeah, just need to go one race at a time at this point because, like, as we see, so now it's kind of like changing between what track is good for me and what track is good for the other gamers. So, you know, it's kind of tough to tell, but obviously I'm gonna try my best, and yeah.
Yeah, and when you look at our gamer, you have to kind of take into account Samim as well. They kind of come together, don't they?
Yeah.
And who's your teammate in this tier?
Nice.
Okay, right. Well, enough said. Anyway, thanks for joining us for the interview. I appreciate that,
Yep.
and we will join you, or we'll hopefully see you on track soon enough.
Yep. See you guys.
All right,
See
bye,
you.
Tenari.
So, who do we bring?
I think Matt. Bring in Matt, yeah.
Yeah, man, let's bring him.
SLR Matt.
Hello.
The guy who said before the race, I'm really crap. I don't like this track. I suck. I don't have pace at this track. Yeah, I read a lot of stuff from you and I was thinking, oh God, Matt sounds like he's not gonna struggle today. You got P2, bro. What happened out there?
Oh, that was a pretty eventful race, to say the least. Actually, I got lucky with the last safety car. But yeah, it was very enjoyable to drive. To be honest, I was pushing my way through the field because of an unfortunate lap 1 incident. But yeah, although I am happy of my race, to say the least, and yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't have the words. I know.
Well, listen, I said on stream, you have put in a lot of work behind the scenes, and it's starting to pay off. I think you're starting to bear the fruits of your labor, which is great to see. And you're contesting for wins now, so very very good performance. And you have a very strong teammate as well, don't you?
Yep, very strong teammate.
Yeah, so you know, I mean, we're looking at the constructors as well. You guys very strong pairing. Obviously, Aston Martin look very strong as well, and yeah, I mean, constructors and the drivers' championship were early days, but you're still you're in with a shout. You definitely showed you had the pace today, and yeah, that lap one incident, you kind of downplayed it there, but you were effectively P19, I believe, after that
Yep.
incident, and made your way back up to P2. So you were in with a shout at driver of the day, but we went with Crawley voice for that one. But have to say, great performance from you overall. Really enjoyed watching that, and almost got the win, almost. But
Yep.
just yeah, it's not to be, not today. It's gonna come though, Matt. It's coming.
Yes, I know it.
Maybe in Austria.
I'll try my best.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Any more
just
questions, guys?
yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, bro, and you know, hit me up for some coaching sessions, please.
Yeah,
Chief
I'll call you. I'll call you. Don't worry.
Cheers,
Chief
bro.
has been asking this for like
Mhm.
10 seasons, I think. You know, since I joined SLR, I just keep asking. I want some sessions,
Yeah, because no
training
one gives me
sessions
them.
with you.
People
But
think
the
I'm
problem is
joking.
that
I'm
he
actually
always play.
serious. I need
The
a
problem is
coaching.
that he plays at 4 a.m. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's impossible to train him. Also because he doesn't listen to you. So I don't know. Don't give him any training lesson. Just if you are paid to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension
Okay.
in the booth today, Matt, as you can hear, and
No, it's completely the opposite.
no, well,
Yes, it is.
we speak after. But anyway, Matt, we'll let you go. Get out of here.
All
Enjoy
right.
your
So
pizza,
Nice
sorry
talking
about
and
that.
we'll speak to
No
you soon.
problem.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
We have Crawley voice in the
Oh yeah.
interviews.
Then I want a short speech by Tipsy Bob, you know, just to summarize his race.
Yeah. Well, who we're bringing in first then?
Let's do Crowley.
Okay. So, Crawley voice, have not heard you in the commentator's booth, but you're here today. You got driver of the day today. This is your debut Tier 2 performance, and it looked like you brought it home in P4. So, yeah, just tell us how it feels to get a good result in SLR, and what do you expect for the rest of the season then?
I mean, I was very nervous the whole race, and I don't know, a lot of stuff happened. I was very lucky with the safety cars because I definitely don't have the pace with the top runners. But yeah, it is what it is, like Max says.
Well, actually, your first race, you know, your debut in SLR, and I remember mine, and it was DNF. So
I mean,
Yeah.
I had a
very
debut
consistent.
also. I had a debut on the F2 yesterday, and it was not so good. So yeah.
But yeah, you got P4, so you know, very consistent pace. You didn't crash, just kept it clean and keep the car on the track. So
I,
congrats about that. Are you looking forward to racing maybe tomorrow in Tier 1?
no. I have another league on Fridays, but yeah, I don't
GRL,
think.
GRL.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The esport, the student series
Yep.
with universities, but I don't think I have the pace for T1. Maybe with 5 safety cars or 6, but I think I heard something about, I don't know, for a possible report. I don't know what happened in the race. Like I think I could finish like P5 instead of P4. I
Okay.
heard on the live.
Maybe with Gerla. Yes, it might be you will be finished P5 because Gerla got 5 seconds of penalty because someone just reported in
Oh,
front of him.
for a false penalty. Okay.
Yeah, it was probably Lepson. We got connection issues
Okay, no problem. I thought I
during the
did
race.
something that I didn't see.
No, you didn't do it. At least from what we've seen.
Okay.
So yeah, no worries for that. But yeah, once again, congrats for
Thank
your
you, thank you, thank you.
debut in F1, at least in SLR.
I hope I talk to you again for
Yeah,
interviews.
sure. Hopefully see you next week then.
Nice. I will be here
Nice, nice.
if there's a spot.
So yeah, thank you for joining the interview and see you next week then.
Thank you. Goodbye.
See you.
Wow, that was beautiful, Vetiver.
Thank you.
I think
That was emotional, wasn't it?
It was. It was. It had ups and downs. It was a roller coaster of emotion. But get on board. We're about to go on the Tipsy Bob roller coaster.
Yeah.
Well, we'll bring our gamer in as well because he did finish P2
Yeah,
there.
let's bring both of them and then a year gamer start and Tipsy finish.
Okay. He got what?
Chief? Chief just disappeared. Hello, Chief.
I went into the interviews booth as you brought these two guys in, and Matt was just laughing on his own there.
Welcome, Chief, for interview.
Thanks.
How was your race?
It was a good race. Yeah, it was very chaotic.
Okay, great, thank you. And so, speaking about AR first and then Tipsy.
Do you do realise, lads, that this is a very, very, very bad idea to bring me and Gamer in? Because
No, you will describe your race
No,
just
no, but
in
because-
3 words.
for like 5 years, I've been known for like talking long frickin' interviews, and now our Gamer does it too. This is a really bad strategy, lads, to bring us both in.
Okay, so both of you describe your race in 3 words.
In 3 words, I cannot do that. I need
That's
a
fine.
paragraph.
4.
I could give it a go, mine.
Okay,
Um,
try.
Right, let me see. So, patient, that's what I was doing. Slow and uneventful.
Great. And what about you, AR?
Mine limit, back markers, and code masters.
Masters? Oh yeah, because you got disconnected. What happened?
I don't know. I just got selected, and when I to join, the AI just went to the pit lane, and when I took control, he just went left into the track, and I suddenly am P4 instead of P2.
That's a 5-second time penalty right there. I saw that cut, man. I kind of called it though. I was like on board. We realized you disconnected. Your car was ghosted, and we saw you come back into the session, and I was on board with you. And I was like, the AI can do some crazy stuff, like pit, like at really weird times. And then as soon as I said it, you start peeling into the pits. And we're like, no. But yeah, you must have just gained control just before the pit, like as you were entering the pits end. So you cut across and.
No.
No?
The AI went left. It's not me.
Oh, the AI came out?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's even worse.
Yeah, I don't know. It just went left, and I thought DNF'd because it appeared like I was DNF'd, like no HUD, no nothing. And I think the last corner I got the 5 lights, and I took control after. Suddenly, I don't know if I wanted to pit or not, but before this was bad. Let me talk about my race because it's a good race. As for quali was good. I had a 26.8 invalid. It was a stupid invitation, but 26.8. That's my PB in short quali. So my quali is good, and the race, I almost lost it to Smelto. I kept defending, and I think he spun turn 5 without me touching him at all. And kept with Nari like the whole race. We switched me and Samim, and he put pressure on Tonari, but Tonari, we wanted him to spin, but he didn't spin. He was like super on it today. So Samim pit from medium to hard, and I stayed out 2 laps more. Tonari stayed one lap more, and he pushed with the ERS, but I did an overcut on him. When I went out of the pit lane, I was side by side, and I defended until I think Brooklyn's, but he got me there on the outside with a wall else. And after I just stayed behind him the whole race, kept getting back markers, like I don't know, like I was so close to him every time, but back marker come and give him DRS, so it messed up my ERS strategy, and I had to use ERS to pass him. And I think Verche gave me a warning on the outside of Stowe, so that messed up my warnings in this. And then with the safety car, I went to P4, and I was behind Matt, and Matt had no penalties. And I'm friends with Matt, so I wanted to win against Tonari. But I think he had like they're medium, so he had slower pace than Tonari, and Tonari just pushed away. Samim also wanted to match the position, so we can like follow him back to Tonari, but sadly we could not. And I trying to fight with Matt, but he was defending so hard, and I didn't want to push Matt so much and push myself too much and lose so much points. But
yeah, I was kind of wondering about that because I could see that you were pressuring him, but yeah, you know, obviously Matt had that 3-second gap he had to maintain to Tonari to have any chance of winning the race. So yeah, you were kind of holding back a little bit. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I wanted to overtake. I just want to send him a signal that I was a bit faster than him, and we could like help each other to, you know, like pull into the guys
okay.
at the.
Yeah.
Because I'd also got a penalty, and I think I got a better pace than Matt a little bit, so we could like help each other with my ERS stuff, and he was like, he had no ERS I think the last lap, but he was defending hard because, you know, it's his race and he wants a podium or he wants to win. But sadly I was like maybe 5/10 off P4, so I think if I did not get held up with Matt and kept fighting with him, I could have gotten P4. So yeah, that was sad, but, you know, unlucky.
Yeah, and it's interesting for the Drivers' Championship, Tonari winning. Obviously, you won the last race, so do you reckon this is going to be a season-long battle between the two of you?
Yeah, definitely. Even like in Silverstone, I was not confident at all. Like nothing. I was so bad in the race pace, and Tonari, it was his best track. So me staying with him and fighting him until the end was, you know, like a major confidence boost to me. It just tells me I have the better pace on him and I can win against him. So yeah, I'm even extra or more confident for the next races to, you know, get the gap back down and get the championship lead again.
Good stuff, yeah. Tipsy, I have to ask you, man. You've been very patient there in the wings. What's it like listening to this guy, this new up and coming young hipster guy? You know, oh, I'm Arabian and whatever, and I'm, you know, rich or whatever. Like he comes in here, he starts talking, and this is your place, man. This is your home. Like, what are you gonna say to our gamer?
I mean, we all have to just step aside eventually, Chief. And I am getting a bit long in the tooth, and I don't mind, really, to be honest. Actually, if I'm totally honest, I wasn't listening. And I'm just, that's not trying to cause any of it. I just generally wasn't listening. I was kind of scrolling through the chat, and then I was thinking, oh wait, I'm going to clip that moment when I thought Wesley was going to kill me. That's what I was going to do.
I was thinking about what I'm having for dinner, you know. I was like, I've got the option of.
I mean, and I think, Chief, this is why you and me kind of lumber down at the bottom of the rankings now, because our mind is just not on it anymore. We just don't care. We've been there. We've done it. We've got the trophies. We've done it. We don't care. I was telling our gamer before this that I didn't really practice, and whenever I say, you hear loads of people saying that, oh, I didn't really practice, and then they do like win the races like our gamer does, right? But I actually did not practice at all. I mean, I think I done 2 laps in TT. Yeah, was it yesterday? And I'm on it. Which is, listen, you, Mister, you just silence. Go eat pasta or something, right? Okay. That was slightly racist. I don't mean any offense.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay. See.
But I did 2 laps, and I'm on ice to do a 27.8. So I know that I've got the pace there.
That's decent. Yeah, it's alright.
Not bad, right? But I wrote in the chat, the live chat, that I didn't know what wings they're on, which was kind of true. I wasn't really sure what to run. Now, whenever I was asked, I tell a fib. I told them what I was running, but I wasn't really running that. Okay. It turns out that my wing setup was quite closer to what it should be, but it was still a bit draggy. Alas, I just jumped in the car, seen all the madness that was going to unfold ahead of me after my first race, and well, not even a lap. Remember that? It didn't even last a lap in Tier 2, but I saw enough to know that I'm going to get out of the way of the start of the races in Tier 2 because it's madness. It's just mental.
Yeah, can you get me some food because I'm pretty angry and.
Listen, Archie. You see, you're just going to have to. you're going to have to see what. You see, this is what I tell people. You see, if you interrupt people, then it makes the thing take even longer. Because now I have to address that interruption.
Yeah, and he has to start again as well.
Now I have to start all to start again. What was your question?
Oh no.
No, I'm only joking. Man.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm only joking. Hey, Farah, you stay till the job's done. Right, no, I'll shut up now because I am actually really tired.
Interviews look out than the race, I think.
Yeah, there's probably nobody watching anyway. But no, overall, like I jumped in there and it wasn't really much practice, and my plan was to try to avoid as much as I could. I did race a few people. I raced Matt a wee bit, not much, like just a little bit. I didn't let him go. I let Heat go, and then I think I raced at the very end. It was just the very end, lads. At the very, 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 very end, like the last 3 laps, I really pushed hard. And I actually seen that I did have the pace on Wesley and Joel, but they looked like they were going to murder each other, so I just backed out of it. But at the very last, I did get Wesley, so there you go. My final thing for me is I'm not confident that we're going to get much points, Chief, in Tier 1 tomorrow, because like these guys are like remarkably fast. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a case for you and me of try to keep the penalties down, and hopefully there's a safety car at the end. But that's me. I'll shut up now and let you guys eat.
There we go. Well, I think that's that's it. I think we're done. We've interviewed everybody, and we've commentated on the race, and I think that's it. We'll say goodbye to you, Bob, and I was going to say Fedivar, Argaman. So we'll put you back in the interview. Thanks very much, lads, for joining us in the interview booth, and good job in the race to both of you.
Thank you.
So, Fedivara, that's us. Have you any final thoughts for our 4 viewers? 6 now? It's increasing. Let's keep talking.
Yeah, that's me, you, and Tipsy AR.
And Tipsy's mom.
And AR mom. Okay, so no, it was it was very good race. Really interesting to watch, but also tomorrow we got Tier 1, actually, and which you're gonna be racing your home track, so are you expecting to win?
No. I'm expecting just to do what I did last week and just pick up the pieces if everybody else crashes out, but I don't want to. I'm just going into each race, taking it as it comes. I'm not over trying. I'm not practicing way too much, and then just being demoralized on the day. So I'm just going to see what happens tomorrow. So there's a bunch of us at the back of the grid that are happy enough to fight it out for the for the not last honors. I think that's the real objective this season, is not to finish last in any races. So far so good, but I
just
reckon
finish first.
Well,
and the job is done.
I don't know. You yourself have raced in Tier 1. You know how hard that is. I've already won.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. Let me remind you. No, I have actually won a race in Tier 1.
When?
It was Spa.
What season?
I think it was season 6 or 5. But I will after the race I'll show you.
Yeah, like it was a fun 2018. You were the only one racing.
I was 12, yeah, back then.
No, but yeah, I remember winning a few races. Also, you are Nana, reigning champions.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's it. And Tier 4.
Also Tier 4 champion, yeah. So actually, you've got plenty of championship, to flex. So.
I know it's my belt is heavy, man, with all these accolades.
Yeah.
But
mine is not.
Oh, what did you win again? Which titles? Exactly right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. We will be back tomorrow for Tier 1 Britain. I think Rosarian and who else is on? Our Gamer is on comms tomorrow with Rosarian, so that alone is a reason to tune in. But you'll have the likes of myself and all the fast boys there, so it's a case of don't get lapped or see how many laps.
Wait, I was thinking that actually I've got a trophy Portimao event.
Oh.
Which I won it.
Wait, no, I don't got kind. No, wait, no.
Yes, I did.
No,
yes,
someone else.
because
Alex won that race, didn't he?
No.
Yeah,
there was
good,
Curse, but he got disqualified.
No, I don't think he did.
For cheating. Yes, he did.
I don't
Either.
remember that, no.
I do.
Anyway, enough lies from the Italian man. It's good night from me, and it's Buona Suarez, or whatever you say.
Buonasera.
Is that right? Did I get it right?
Well enough. No, it was terrible, but you learn.
You know, we're getting there. But thanks for doing comms with us. It has been a pleasure as always, and we'll hopefully get you back in the commentator booth again soon enough. But that's it from us, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Yep. See you. Bye bye.